All birds find shelter during rain, but eagle avoids rain by flying above the clouds. Dr. Abdul Kalam. A very pleasant morning to one and all present here. On behalf of the PG and Research Department of Microbiology, I wish to extend a warm welcome to all the participants, guests of honor, delegates, and representatives from various institutes to this 2 days international conference on next generation microbiologists we pray for your blessings with all humility. Give us wisdom to make this world a better place. Thank you all. To begin with, I request Dr. S. Jagadishwari, Organizing Secretary, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected Secretary, Principal, Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Kadirvelu, Dr. Prabhu, and Dr. Ganpati, our resource persons, distinguished guests, heads and faculty from other departments, participants, and dear students, a very good morning to all. It gives me great pleasure and honor to extend a warm welcome on behalf of the PG and Research Department of Microbiology to this conference on Next Generation Microbiologists Challenges and Opportunities 2.0. First of all, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our beloved Secretary, Shri Ashok Kumar Mundra, for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, through this conference, we would like to emphasize small beginnings indeed leads to wonderful culmination, creating awareness among everyone. Because expanding the scope of human knowledge starts with a quest for knowledge. Dear friends, this academic year is historic for us as our department is into its 25th year. Yes, we are celebrating our 25 years of excellence. On this joyous occasion, we are indeed fortunate to have Dr. Kadirvelu, Interim Director at DRDO, Industry Academia Center for Excellence, Bardiyar University campus. A transmitter of positivity and knowledge, sir, we fully appreciate you for finding the time to be with us despite a tight schedule. It's my privilege to welcome you, sir. I would like to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Prabhu, CEO, Diligence Bio. Your acceptance of our invitation to deliver the keynote is most graciously acknowledged. Hearty welcome, sir. My gratitude and sincere appreciation to our distinguished guest of honor, Professor Ganapati, Department of Environmental Law and Management, Anna University, Vice Chairman and Expert Member, State Level Environmental Impact Assessment Authority, Tamil Nadu State Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. Hearty welcome, sir. A most cordial welcome to our principal, Dr. S. Santosh Babu, a constant perseverant and an inspiration to each one of us. Hearty welcome, sir. A warm welcome to all our resource persons, delegates, and participants. The great British statesman Winston Churchill said, "I'm always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. I invite you to teach us what you know as the fruit of your experience and the many hours spent in your laboratories in trying to elucidate the mysteries." We welcome the heads and staff from other departments of the college. Welcome to the members of DG Vaishnav family. I welcome all of you, my dear colleagues and students, because our success is the merit of having all of you here, the results of an excellent daily work. At times, young microbiologists are confused and cannot foresee their future, and hence underestimate the subject's vast role in contributing towards science. A range of opportunities has opened up in the fields of healthcare, forensic science, environmental organization, pharmaceuticals, and the food and beverage industry, both in India and globally. Employment of microbiologists is projected to grow over 9% from 2021 to 2022, faster than the average for all other occupations. So the best way to predict the future is to create it. May the Almighty be with us as we go on. On behalf of the management, staff, and students, I once again extend a very warm welcome and hope today's event will serve as a catalyst for strengthening the transfer of innovative technology. Thank you.
It's a great moment to honor the chief guest with a bouquet and memento as a symbol of love and appreciation. May I request our beloved principal, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu, to honor a chief guest, Dr. K. Kadirvel, Joint Director, DRDO, BU, Bharatiya University, with a memento. Now, I request Dr. P. Vidya, Head Department of Microbiology, to welcome a chief guest with a bouquet. May I once again request our principal to honor Dr. Prabhu Devasikamani, CEO, Diligence Bio, with a memento. I once again request Dr. P. Vidya, Head Department of Microbiology, to welcome our chief guest with a bouquet. I once again request our principal to honor a guest of honor, Dr. S. Ganapati Venkata Subramaniam, Vice Chairman, cum expert member, State Level Environmental Impact Assessment Authority, Tamil Nadu State by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, alumnus of our college, with a memento. I once again request Dr. P. Vidya to welcome a chief guest with a bouquet. I once again request Dr. P. Vidya, Head Department of Microbiology, to welcome a beloved principal with a bouquet. I now kindly request Dr. P. Vidya, Head of the Department, to introduce the theme of today's conference.
Jai Shri Krishna. Respected Chief Guest Dr. K. Kadirvelu, Joint Director, Defense Research and Development Organization, DRO, Bharatiya University Center for Life Sciences, Coimbatore, Dr. Prabhu Devasihamani, CEO, Diligence Bio Private Limited, Puducherry, India, and Professor Dr. Ganapati Venkata Subramaniam, Department of Environmental Law and Management, Anna University, respected Secretary Dr. Ashok Kumar Mundraji, and dear Principal Dr. S. Santosh Babu, Captain S. Santosh Babu, staff and students of Dwargadas Govardhandas Vaishnava College, participants, and my dear students. Warm greetings to all the participants. I feel honored to present the theme of our international conference, Next Generation Microbiologists, Challenges and Opportunities 2.0. The role of microbiologist has evolved since Antony von Leeuwenhoek examined through his self-made microscope and viewed microorganisms for the first time in 17th century. Throughout the centuries, the microbial science have grown to include multiple subfields and scientists studying how the invisible microorganisms impact our world in different directions. With the ongoing pandemic of COVID-19, it is easy to appreciate the relevance and scope of microbiology more than ever. Microbiology is both basic and applied science. As a basic science, studies on microbes under laboratory conditions have helped discovery of some of the fundamental process. As an applied science, microbiology influences the quality of human life both in detrimental and beneficial ways. Microbes are tiny factories and that can be utilized for food and beverage production, biopharmaceutical productions, and for enzyme production, wastewater treatments, and even for breaking down of pollutants in harmless products. Is there any place where microorganisms cannot be there? Impossible. So microbiology research is changing rapidly. The field has been impacted by events that shape public insight of microbes, such as emergence and re-emergence of globally significant diseases, threat of bioterrorism, increasing antibiotic sensitivity, and even the contaminate food on large scale. Next generation microbiologists need to integrate several scientific disciplines in the early stage of their career to keep up with ever changing nature of microbiology and to ensure timely response to the current global health and biodiversity threats. In conclusion, The field of microbiology is full of opportunities and challenges. By working together and utilizing the latest advancement in technology and encouraging multidisciplinary approach, we can overcome the challenges and continue to make valuable contribution to our society. We, the PG and Research Department of Microbiology, feel happy to host this 2 days international conference on Next Generation Microbiologist Challenges and Opportunities 2.0. This type of seminars and workshops serves as the communication bridge between senior and early career scientists. There will be a plenty of knowledge enhancing lead lectures and technical session for the coming 2 days. We are thankful for the resource persons, Professor Dr. S. Ganapathy Venkata Department of Environmental Law and Management, Anna University, Chennai, Dr. Anand Anbarasu, Professor, Department of Biotechnology, Vellore Institute of Technology, Mr. H. Jeevanand Raju, Senior Manager, Sanctuary Hotel, Abu Dhabi, and Dr. Harish S. Chandramurthy, Vice Chairman, College of Medicine, King Khalid University, Saudi Arabia, Dr. B. Ganesh, Scientist E, Laboratory Division, ICMR, National Institute of Epidemiology, Chennai. I would like to thank and acknowledge all the delegates and supportive team who have worked hard to make this conference a truly successful one like it has been in the last 25 years. I request all the delegates and the participants to take part in all the activities that we have come up with for the next 2 days. I wish everyone a successful and fruitful conference. Thank you very much.
Our secretary, Shri Ashok Kumar Mundraji, cannot be here today with us due to his busy schedule, but he has sent his best wishes for the event. May I now request our principal, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu, to give the presidential address.
Good morning to all. Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Today we have assembled here for the international conference on next generation microbiologists, challenges and opportunities 2.0. We have our chief guest, Dr. K. Kadirvelu, Joint Director, PRDO, Bharatiya University Center for Life Science. Dr. Prabhu Devasigamani, CEO, Diligence Bio Private Limited, Pondicherry. Professor Dr. S. Ganapathy Venkata Subramaniam, Department of Environmental Law and Management, Anna University, Chennai. Like that, we are going to listen to lectures of eminent persons throughout the day. Dr. P. Vidya, Head of the Department of Research Department of Microbiology, and his team, Jagadishwari and other professors. They are working hard to take the department to next level in the field of research. And also their contributions for the college, the field of research is going on because of the support given by the students also. And also I am happy that note that many of the students from various institutions is attending today's program. On behalf of myself and the management, I welcome you for this conference. You know very well that even when I was doing my degree at PSCRs, I used to have a friends from microbiology department. The microbiology department will work 24 hours, 24/7 day. Even the hostel, the students used to go to the lab during night 12 o'clock, used to get a leave. I belong to computer science students. I used to tell that, what are you doing in lab even during the night time? They will tell some technical words, scientific words stating that I'm analyzing hunger, something like they will tell. I'm not able to understand. But I understand that they are doing some good cause for the human society because they take samples from the human being. Even they will search the hostel students to take something from the nose, from the tongue, etc. ஸோ அதனால மைக்ரோபயாலஜி பார்த்தாலும் பயந்து ஓடுவாங்க ஹாஸ்டல்ல. என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்னா அது மாதிரி ஏதாவது டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி நம்மளுக்கு ஏதாவது இருக்குன்னு அவங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சிடுவாங்களோ. ஏன்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஒரு போல் த ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் மென்டாலிட்டி. ஐ எம் டாக்கிங் அபவுட் 86-91. there is no good there is no internet nothing at the time. there will be lot of myths. அப்பெல்லாம் நிறைய myths இருக்கிற நேரத்தில் the microbiologists used to do all this. Such a wonderful department where they will study on microorganisms like bacteria, virus, algae, fungi, and some other type of parasites. That too during the COVID-19, the microbiologists played an important role in the society also. The early stage, there is no people to identify what is the disease. At that time, the COVID-19 was identified and the PCR tests have been done only through the university departments. University department, they had a testing device that was given to the government. Based on that only, initially it was started, and many research scholars of university have been deputed to the government to do tests. So this is the role of the microbiologists. And also, what they will do, not only they will identify the disease, they will diagnose, they will treat, and also they will prevent the spread of infection, like making a major contribution to clinical infection management. That is also is there. So, the coming years, the role of microbiology is going to be more because of introduction of more chemicals in our life. Lot of reaction is going to happen in our even in our food. We could not find out a food without chemical. Even what you are rice you are taking for production of rice, we are using potassium, sulfur, etc. But if it happens, definitely there will be a lot of diseases going to come. The 2.0, definitely we are going to give much importance for microbiologists. Because of that only in India we have eradicated COVID-19. Even in China is spreading very fast, but now it is not like that. In India, the role played by the scientists, and they have given a good vaccines to us, we are able to. So once again, I like to congratulate the whole department for organizing today's program. And the chief guest who is here, Dr. K. Kadirvel, is one of my hostel mate during 86-91. When I was doing my computer science, he is doing environmental science at that time. And his friends are all very good friend of mine at that time. Even I was joining first year MSc Computer Science. I think they are doing second year MSc Environmental Science at that time. And they used to help me in lot of things. Even one of his friend helped me to get admission in MSc Computer Science. So this is the close association I am having with Kadirvel because of PSC. So once again, we have Prabhu Daivasigamani, a student of our HOD, Vidya Madam. And given Dr. Ganapati Venkata Subramani is an alumni of our college. Not only alumni, is a good environmentalist. So, those who are assembled in today's inaugural of international conference, we have a relationship with each other. So, this is a significant term I like to tell that. So, everybody open-heartedly come into the department to conduct this conference for the benefit of the students. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your kind words and encouragement, sir. May I kindly request a proud alumnus, Dr. S. Ganapati Venkata Subramaniam, Vice Chairman cum Expert Member, State Level Environmental Impact Assessment Authority, Tamil Nadu State by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, to enlighten us with a few words.
So, the most respected principal of this college, Dr. Santosh Babu sir, then the chief guest, Dr. K. Kadirvelu, Joint Director, DRDO, Bharathidasan University Center for the Life Sciences, keynote speaker, Dr. Prabhu Devasekamani, CEO, Diligence, Bio Private Limited, Head of the Department of Microbiology, Dr. Vidya Madam, then his faculty members, dedicated faculty members, Dr. Dr. Tika, Dr. Jagadishwari, because the moment when I said morning she was calling me Jagadishwari, I could be able to remember the Baba movie. I think most of them would have seen that movie. So that organizing secretary. So at the outset, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizers of this conference for having extended this invitation to me to be one of the keynote speaker in the first session. And that I consider it is giving a share allotting a share in a company. The moment when I come over here, then madam said, why don't you share the dais along with the other chief guests and all. Madam, my name is not there, but still you are calling me that I am sharing the dais. That I consider it is a dividend for me. Then the third one, I am going to speak for 1 hour. That will be a bonus to me. So for all the three, I would like to record my sincere thanks to you, madam, and the principal of this college. And secondly, I am very, very proud, pride, and to some extent, pleasure also to coming over to my college. Probably most of them would not have gone when I was the last batch of the pre-university. Probably you might have not heard what is a pre-university. Or you might have, most of them would not have gone. Even I don't think that even the people who are occupying the dais also would not have been there at the 78 last batch of the pre-university course. So, and when I come over here, so in fact, so I am also very proud, and in fact, I feel that after having been educated in this college also contributed me to come to this stage. So I am very, very thankful to the management and my dedicated, devoted teachers of that time. Secondly, the moment when I entered inside the campus, it was really a nostalgic moment, recollecting my old memories. But I could not able to see nothing of that old one. And I asked the madam whether Lord Vinayaka is there. Yes, he is there, but he is at a different place. கிருஷ்ண பகவான் இந்த புல்லாங்குழல் ஊதிக்கிட்டு இருப்பாரு. அப்ப அவர் இருந்தாரு, இப்ப இருக்காரா மேடம்னு. இருக்கார் சார் அப்படின்னாங்க. So then I said, after that lunch, madam, you just send one student. I will just go around the college. மலரும் நினைவுகளை நாம நினைவு கூறுவோம். ஆமா, இந்த இடத்துல உட்கார்ந்தோம், இந்த இடத்துல நின்றோம், இந்த இடத்துல பார்த்தோம். ஆனா ஒன்னே ஒண்ணு, here I could able to see at least few for 10% boys. You are all fortunate enough that you are studying in the co-education. நீங்க தான் இப்ப minorities. Okay, so when we were studying, it was purely a men college. உள்ளுக்குள்ள கேர்ள்ஸே வரக்கூடாது. That principal was so strict. I think probably I think no one knows the name. Dr. S.R. Govindarajan was the principal. Professor S.R. Govindarajan, he was the principal and he was the head of the department of physics. Then Dr. கந்தசாமி, அப்பெல்லாம் நாங்க வாத்தியாருக்கும் பேர் வைப்போம். அவர் கொஞ்சம் கருப்பா இருந்ததுனால கார்பன் கந்தசாமி. அவருக்கு பிஹெச்டியும் அதுலதான் இருந்தது. ஸோ அதனால நான் அதே ரீகலெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஸோ கார்பன் கந்தசாமி சாரு, அப்புறமா சக்கரவர்த்தி, ப்ரொஃபசர் சக்கரவர்த்தி, கெமிஸ்ட்ரி, தென் ப்ரொஃபசர் அனந்தன், அண்ட் வி யூஸ் டு கால் ஆனந்தன், நோ அனந்தன் அப்படின்னு அவரு ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் அவங்க. ஸோ தட் டைம் entirely totally இப்போ போட்டோகிராஃபை பார்த்தா தான் தெரியும் that what was the then and what is the now. So I am very, very happy to come back to my own college. In fact, I myself willingly said, if there is any opportunity is there, I will come and address, and it is an opportunity to come back to my own college, and I am very thankful to all my teachers and management who really funded me to come to this level for that matter. And secondly, it's microbiology. And in fact, I also studied that biology. What your respected principal was saying, that most of the time people are little bit away from the microbiologist. That is in a way true also, because after that completion, I have been asked to do a PhD work on the cancer cells. And so my guide he was a chemical engineering professor. He told me to go to the cancer institute and collect a sample at a cancer hospital. The moment when I go there, I saw the patient and all. இது நமக்கு சரிபட்டு வராது, இது வேண்டாம், அப்புறம் நம்மளுக்கு கேன்சர் வந்துருச்சுன்னா கஷ்டம் அப்படின்னு. Then I said, so 2 or 3 occasions I said, sir, I will collect the sample. After that I said, sir, I feel that I am not so fit enough, sir. Then one more guide, he told me, you do that Adayar River, that entire area, that is that algae, fungi, and other microbiological parameters, collecting of the water, then analysis of the sample and all. 25 years back, Adayar River, that is was highly polluted, there was no bridges and all. Then I went along that river bank and saw it was a heavily polluted, all human waste, this and that there. He told me to collect the sample. இதை கலெக்ட் பண்ணோம்னா நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி ஆயிடும்னு. Then I said, sir, இது வேண்டாம் சார், நான் வேற ஏதாவது. Then one more, my civil engineering professor was there. He told me to do the PhD. Then I said, okay, I will do. He asked me to do the mathematical model. I am very poor in mathematics, sir. No, don't say that you are poor. You learn that mathematics. Then I said, okay, idu namakku seripattu varadhu. Then I switched over my field to the environmental law. That itself was an accident, but that has given me the good scope also. ஏன்னா அப்பெல்லாம் லா படிக்கிறச்சே சொல்லுவாங்க, you are here because you are not elsewhere. ஆமா, those who have not got the seat in the engineering, medical, agriculture, they will go to that law. So நானும் இங்க மைக்ரோபயாலஜி சரிப்பட்டு வரல, அந்த மைக்ரோபயாலஜி சரிப்பட்டு வரல, சரி லேண்ட் ஆறது கடைசியில இங்க லேண்ட் ஆயிடுவோம். Then I consulted one astrologer also. He said, you will become either a lawyer or a teacher. அப்படின்னா, right, this is a good profession. அது ஒரு என்கரேஜ்மெண்டா இருந்தது எனக்கு. So then I did my law degree, and after that I completely switched over my field in the field of environmental law and management. The purpose of myself is recollecting this one. Your respected principal was saying, most of the time in those days also, when any microbiologists are coming, means they will get a little bit aversion that is going near them, because they would have transported some contaminated materials, this and that. So I myself was one of the person who experienced. I just wanted to share. And secondly, it is a microbiologist challenges. Yes, it is really a challenge in the upcoming. That is the bioterrorism. That is, see, these two things are very, very important. One is the cyber terrorism, another one is the bioterrorism. So you have got a wonderful future, and this is going to play a very good role. It will not be tomorrow, then after 5 years or 10 years, the war will not be with the weapons. It will be only with the microbiology or with the cyber, with the computer only. So those days are all gone. So this bioterrorism and the cyber terrorism is going to play a heavy amount of the role. So you people as a microbiologist, your contribution will be a very heavy. Bio warfare, bioterrorism, synthetic biology. It is a very, very upcoming area, synthetic biology. In fact, just 1 week back I read that genes they wanted to patent. Then the court said, no, you cannot patent the gene. It is a naturally occurring. So let me not go in detail. I am not a competent man. Sitting all big microbiologists are sitting, and I am not a competent man to talk about the microbiology. But anyhow, one thing, sharing in this one, and microbiology, you have got a wonderful future. And I am also thankful to the college. That is, they are calling very big resource persons, asking them to give the talk, so that you can keep abreast the latest developments. What are the avenues and opportunities are open for the microbiologist in future, both on the entrepreneurship as well as for the job opportunities inside our country as well as outside this country. So by sharing their views, you will be coming across what are all the things available. And number two, by keeping constant touch with these people also, you will also have a potential job opportunities in that and to do some research work also. So in that way, I am very, very thankful to your college that you are organizing such type of the workshops, conferences and seminars in the interest of the students. So it is your duty to completely utilize this one. It is not like a ceremonial one, just coming over here, sitting, just hearing and taking the coffee and all. We must keep in contact with the people who are the resource persons. And secondly, what are the latest developments which are taking place? You must get as much information as possible from the resource person. Keep them in touch so that it will be useful for your future career development also. So in this way, I am very, very happy and my congratulations to the microbiology department as well as the management of the Vaishnava College for throwing this type of an opportunities and avenues in the interest of the students. So I wish the conference must be a great success. And secondly, students, I request the students to completely utilize these opportunities. It is meant only for you. Then thirdly, calling myself, and I am in the environmental law field. Okay, so here it is a uniqueness. First one I said that coming back to my own alma mater gives me a sense of prideness and proudness, I said. Second, the uniqueness of this one, usually Ganapati, my name, but I have addressed several this one meetings. My talk will be only at the last, invariably. So far, I have never come across even a single talk in the beginning because my field happened to be that environmental law. Law will always seek the back seat only. This is the thing which is in India. Why I am saying this so means most of the time the law is used not as a management tool but as a litigation tool. Had the law been used as a management tool, most of the problems can be solved. Take for example this environmental public hearing, this and that. If you can do that, a good management is there, means you can avoid so many problems. But unfortunately, problems to come after that, they will file a case, then it will be going as a litigation will be going on. So in India, we are using the law not as a management tool but as a litigation tool. That litigation comes after that event only. If the event or if the fact has happened before that, when the law comes, means then most of the legal issues can be solved. So this is a Indian type. So in most 99% of the meetings I addressed only at the end only. Today is the first day. As per my name Ganapati, I am going to address in the first session. So for that, my second thanks also to you, madam, in addition to the invitation, in addition to sharing the dais in the inaugural function, in addition to that, my talk will be the first one. I am very, very, very happy, and I would like to extend my humble thanks to the management as well as the organizers of this conference. So, once again, my best wishes for the success of this two-day conference. The success is on your hand only. Management will be giving all the big people to talk and all, but how far you are efficiently and effectively using this one and coming with the flying colors and bringing the glory and this one glory to your alma mater, that is only in your hand. Okay, once again my best wishes and thanks to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I call upon Ms. Anushashri S.K., Research Scholar, to introduce Dr. Prabhu Dev Sigamani, CEO, Biodiligence.
Good morning, dignitaries, dear participants, all fellow students. It is indeed an immense pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Prabhu Deva Sigamani, CEO, Diligence Bio Private Limited, Pondicherry, India. Dr. Prabhu Devasigamani is a microbiologist and hold a PhD degree in biosciences with specialization in toxicology in 2005 from South Gujarat University. He has around 25 years of experience in industry covering various areas namely microbiology, discovery biology, in vitro pharmacology, and toxicology. He has attended various international conferences such as Society of Toxicology USA, CAC China, Thailand, Vietnam, Brazil, Farm Chemicals International, FCI Trade Summit USA. His international travel across the globe has helped various business collaborations, which in turn increase the revenue of the organizations. Under his able guidance, postgraduate students has done various industrial projects for university submission. He was a member of syllabus subcommittee for the formation on curricula and syllabus of UG and PG programs at ACT campus Anna University. He joined J Research Foundation in 1998 as a student personnel and later worked in various companies, to list a few: Zydus Cadila, Orchid Pharmaceuticals, and SA Ford. He was a part of a scientific team holding patent on histone deacetylase inhibitors. Dr. Prabhu started his own laboratory, Diligence Bio, at Puducherry in 2017 for regulatory toxicity testing services. This lab is an OECD GLP certified by NGCMA DST Government of India for various scopes like toxicity, mutagenicity, ecotoxicity, and physiochemical analysis studies. The test reports of Diligence Bio are accepted across the globe. The company was a recipient of Fastest Growing Indian Company Excellence Award in 2019 and Company of the Year by Prime Insights magazine in 2021. Distinguished guests and participants, without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Prabhu Devasigamani, CEO, Diligence Bio Private Limited, Puducherry, to deliver the keynote address. Once again, I warmly welcome you, sir.
Very good morning to all here. It's a pleasure coming to Vaishnava College. It's a proud moment, in fact, because I was a student of Dr. Vidya, and it's so nice to see Madam at this level, and Madam was also equally proud to see me. So that way, we both are actually, very happy. See, this keynote address, I was given a kind of a printout to talk about that, but it looks like even at the college time, I don't remember I can read like this. So I just wanted to talk what I feel from the heart rather than talking something from the paper. So most of the people sitting here are microbiologists. I think everyone is a microbiologist here. So do you think these microbes are necessary or not necessary?
Necessary.
Why? You want COVID? So why do you say microbes are necessary? Anyone can just say why microbes are necessary. If there are no microbes, what will happen?
Decomposition.
Anyone can get up and talk. You can take the mic. You tell for the benefit of others as well.
There are some
Take the mic. Take the mic.
There are some beneficiary microbes which is present in gut microflora.
Yeah, it's not only in the gut microflora. You have got many natural flora, and beneficiary microbes are also there, and pathogenic microbes are also there. So microbiology is something which is evergreen. Like Dr. Ganapati was just talking about the terrorism. One is the cyber terrorism, and another one is the bioterrorism. Yeah, cyber terrorism deals more with kind of softwares, malwares, and hacking and things like that. And microbes also has equal potential, whether it is going to cause deleterious effects or it's going to help the human mankind. This is something which people who are handling the microbes had to decide. So generally people say violence is a double-edged sword, but microbe is also a double-edged sword because a microbe can be used for good as well as bad depending on in which microbiologist's hand the microbe is being handled. So that way, the COVID, which is not a good news for people. But again, this COVID issue can be resolved only by microbiologists and not by any other people. So microbiology is something which is going to be there forever, unlike other departments or other science, whatever is there. Microbiology will be forever. For example, if you have got a computer science student or a software engineer, their life is going to be very cool all the time, because always there's going to be a next version of a software and people are going to use that. So it's never going to come to an end. The software will keep running all the time because people are going to use that. The same way, the microbes are also not going to come to an end. In terms of a software, we are going to call it as a version, and in terms of microbes, we are going to call it as a variant. So you're going to have something in a microbe, it's going to cause some effects, but end of the day, it's going to get mutated and again it will come out in a different variant form. So the pathogenicity of the microbe, whatever you are going to work on, is not going to just die, but it is going to take a different form and it will come always to you. So the reason why I am telling about this microbiology is going to be evergreen is you have to be very happy to choose this course, because job opportunities are never going to end for microbiologists, because the whole world had to work towards health and the economy. So this can be maintained only by the microbiologists. So the microbiologists are not going to go anywhere without a job, unless and otherwise you move to some other profession for the sake of making money. But microbiologists are going to have a lot more job opportunities. In fact, the company from where we have got now from Pondicherry, the Diligence Bio, which is our company. This company is dealing with the preclinical research testing. We used to test any kind of material that is coming in contact with human. That will be tested against the cell lines, microbes as well, animals, small animals. And we also work on the environmental related testing. We work with earthworms, daphnia, algae, birds. You have different types of fishes, everything. So everywhere there is a sterile area that's available, and in every sterile area we require a microbiologist. So these microbiologists are inevitable. They cannot be avoided in any field of science, because every area needs a sterile environment, and that sterile environment can be better understood and better can be handled by only the microbiologists. So that way, I think the new challenges, which is actually the theme of the entire conference, challenges will be much more. But I think as a microbiologist, if you people are not very clear with the basics of microbiology, probably you cannot identify the opportunity and you will only look at the challenges that is being put forth. So if you want to make use of the opportunity, or you wanted to enlarge and see the bigger picture of a challenge, it is very important to learn the basics of microbiology. And I think the basics of microbiology, when we talk about, is not just about like first year, second year, or third year. We need to understand that how generally a microbe is operating. These informations, if it is very clearly understood by all the people, then I think whatever the challenges that might come in the future, not only for the COVID we are talking about, something else might come the coming years as well. If you want to meet those challenges, definitely you need to learn a lot more than what is being taught in the college, so that that can be sensed as an opportunity, and obviously you can come out with flying colors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I call upon Ms. Surbhi, Student President, to introduce Dr. K. Kadirvel, Joint Director, DRDO BU Center for Life Sciences.
Good morning, everyone. I take immense pleasure in introducing our chief guest, Dr. K. Kadivelu, Scientist F, and Interim Director at DRDO Industry Academia Center of Excellence, Bharatiyar University Campus, Coimbatore. Sir has done his post-graduation, MPhil, and PhD in Environmental Sciences from Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore. He has completed his postdoctorate in Environmental Engineering from National School of Engineering, Nantes University, France, and Chinese Academy of Sciences, China, and his DSc in Environmental Sciences from Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore. He was recognized as top 2% scientist ranking in environmental sciences by Stanford, USA for the 3 consecutive years from 2020 to 2022, and also recognized as most prominent scientist and got 12th ranking for Indian science and technology based on publication data for the period 1996 to 2010. Sir has received National Science Day Oration Award in the year 2006 and 2016 and has selected for prestigious Tamil Nadu Scientist Award for the year 2021. Nominated for Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar in the year 2012 and 2013. Sir has published more than 175 research papers in reputed international journals with high impact factors and filed 16 Indian patents. He has delivered more than 150 invited talks in national and international scientific meetings with a cumulative impact factor around 800. He has more than 15,200 citations and H index 52. Elected Fellow of Royal Society of Chemistry 2022, elected Fellow of Chennai Academy of Sciences, distinguished member of Royal Society of Research London, member in Research Advisory and Governing Councils of DRDO, Research Center, and also in many arts and science colleges like Kumaraguru College, Ratnam College, Sri Ramakrishna College, Coimbatore. He played a key role in recognition of DRDO Center at BU campus as DRDO Industry Academia Center of Excellence. Handled many defense R&D projects and a DRDO coordinator for DRDO BU Center for Life Science Projects at Coimbatore. Guided and guiding many PhD and served as mentor for many postdoc NPDFs, women scientists, and research associates. Visiting scientist to Chinese Academy of Sciences, Beijing, China, and US Department Agriculture, Agricultural Research Service, USA. Sir has authored for more than 10 international book chapters, Nova Publishers USA, Encyclopedia of Water, John Wiley Publishers USA, and Springer. He has received CFEES DRDO Lab Award for developing successful integrated treatment technology for hazardous waste disposal at pilot scale, and awarded with CIES Fellowship from France, Chinese Academy of Sciences from China, and also CSIR SRF and CSIR RA by CSIR Government of India. I feel so proud in introducing a person of so much credentials as our chief guest for the day. I invite Dr. K. Kadirvelu sir for the inaugural address.
Good morning, Dr. here.
Morning, sir.
Most respected my friend Dr. Santosh Babu, Principal of this college, and very senior environmentalist at Ganapati Venkat Subramaniam. Actually, I enjoyed this talk. Thank you, sir. And my senior and Vidya madam, she was senior in studies during my PhD College of Social Science, HOD of this department. The ordinary secretaries, Dr. Jadiswari and Dr. Tiga, Dr. Virami, Dr. Rajlakshmi, and other faculty members, invitees, delegates, and student friends. Once again, good morning to everyone here. I think everybody has spoken almost everything, but let me share some of my experience. First of all, I wish to appreciate and congratulate the team under the Dr. Vidya madam after choosing this particular topic, that's particularly after COVID back. So this is a commendable job. Congratulations, madam. So topic is excellent topic. Next generation microbiology, because that means you have to reorient. Challenges are different. Opportunities are going to be more. So as you know, if you look at today's scenario, there are 4 or 5 major challenges all of you have to face as a microbiologist. So today, if you look at the dynamics of microbiology, that warrants you have to be more of different microbiologists.
And also, if you look at challenges, first, what I feel, the emerging viral diseases and global public health. That's maybe the first one. That's what I personally feel. Then next, you see like biosafety, biosecurity, and bioterrorism. Third may be quality, reliability, and safety. Again, the fourth one, see all of you we are facing in the clinical field, that microbial resistance. These are going to be definitely a major challenge for all of you. I'm sure you are going to be excellent in your curriculum and subject and academics. But what is needed here to overcome the challenges? You need to work in the community as a multidisciplinary approach. Today you need to have medical scientists with you, or clinicians, even big data analysts or bioinformatics people, computation people. This is the way you definitely you can face the challenges, to overcome the challenges. So what I wish to convey here, try to work as a team with multidisciplinary approach. That's definitely going to change these challenges. I think everyone spoke about bioterrorism. As a responsible country, we do follow the BTT, that is United Nations, UN, United Nations regulations in terms of using biological chemical warfare agents. Whatever the known organisms, known biotoxins or mycotoxins, India has got a vaccines, India got a protect things, everything we have got it. You need not worry about the system. But we have got laboratory in Gwalior, DRDE, Defense Research Development. It's the only lab in India, certified lab by UN to work on the both chemical and biological agents. So we have got almost every solutions for the all. When you come to the this particularly bioterrorism, they told about cyber security, cyber terrorism, bioterrorism. These two directly linked to other two terrorism. That is another that's called non-conventional war. So knowledge war or economic war. The future is going to be with only these four. Not going to be. We are not going to fight with somebody for capturing somebody country with a missile or weapon. All these are gone. So entirely disciplining towards non-conventional scenario. One is bioterrorism. Another is agroterrorism. Even your bio war, cyber war, and knowledge war. So everywhere the microbiology is linked. So you got a lot of opportunities. As mentioned by your CEO, Dr. Prabhu. So you need to reorient yourselves towards to face these challenges. And also we talk about opportunities in the research field. Without microbiology, there's no license can exist. Say for example, you talk about today, say for example, energy security. Even today we are depending on the 80% of the imported crude oil. Other side we are talking about solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy. But there's a lot of challenges. The way we grow, urbanization, industrial development, population growth is not going to be meet out our requirement. Other side, we are depleting our fossil fuels. So one good thing is India has got like Brazil. We also have a huge agro waste, especially rice straw, wheat straw, sugarcane bagasse. Can see talk about so many, including coir waste. There's so many other cellulosic waste are available. Certain extent, microbials are successful in converting this cellulose or hemicellulose or into ethanol or methanol. But till we are not able to find the solution. But there are avenues. We are converting your ethanol and methanol with chemical reformers as a hydrogen. But there's no facility for storing, technology for storing hydrogen. So what we can do, maybe as a microbiologist, how we are splitting hydrogen sulfide into hydrogen and sulfur in the wastewater. Same way you can try to convert your biofuel into hydrogen using some microbes. So it's going to, one thing is when you're converting biofuel into hydrogen, the energy fold increases many times and also completely become environmental friendly. So this is one of the area where you can think of. When I come to the environment, you see today everywhere without knowing, gee, we have an excellent environmental expert here. We have a chairman of State Environmental Impact Assessment Committee. It's not so easy job. It's a politically connected job. It's very difficult job. You cannot simply get this job. And also it has a lot of responsibilities. You have to dispose many of your decisions. So it is very, very responsible. I admire you, sir. It is one of admiring job. So that way, it looks very simple, but if you really know, going to get into this business, huge task. So that way, see, everywhere we are having lot of biomedical waste, agro waste, municipal solid waste, industrial solid waste, everywhere. So we are trying to convert into something or other. But where the microbiology can say already there are areas like biocomposting, other areas they have done it, but still from food waste you can convert into biogas and other aspects. So many other opportunities are available, especially in the environmental field. And again, when the environmental field, there are hazardous chemicals, how to handle it. So I think microbiology definitely can give a solution to these problems. When you come to the agricultural field, genetic engineering, so microbes only plays important role in both animal and plant engineering. I like that you have a number of areas to work on. So definitely there are a lot of opportunities. So again, the new field, already sir has mentioned, synthetic biology, structural biology. Again, synthetic biology is also part of it. So like that, we have so many other. And again, if you see the area which can contribute, as I mentioned about the food safety. Now we are completely moving towards because of our day-to-day life. There's no time. So now we are moving to packet food. So we need to develop the technologies to identify the foodborne pathogens, especially sensors. Not only in food packaged food. Now whenever you get the commodities in the market, completely contained with either microbes or mycotoxins or even pesticides. So what we need to do, develop the sensor where you can able to detect the traces. When you develop the sensors, again you need to go for work with material science people to get the advanced nanomaterials like quantum dots, carbon dots, how to link with antibodies, how to sensitize a biodantivirus. So there are a lot of opportunities available in this field also. And again, the microbiology plays very, very important role. As you all know, we are working with nano physical and chemical synthesis. But there are advantages when you move to the microbial synthesis to get the high quality. And you will get the less yield, you may not have proper purity, but still the microbial route where you will get the highly advanced, excellent bionanomaterials for various applications, especially biosensing, bioimaging, drug delivery, even biosensing, not only biosensing of the mycotoxins, but real agents, there's so many other aspects. When you come to the medical field, then next generation sequencing. So how to go for rapid staining to identify the different bacteria, even wholesale identify whole bacteria, like that, even resistant genes. There are a lot of opportunities are available. So only thing you have to reorient yourself to the particular requirement with the other subject domain. I'm sure there are experts, good experts. I have seen the list are 2 days going to speak about all these aspects. With this, I wish you all the best and also congratulate the entire team for this event. I wish you all the best. So thank you for the opportunity once again for unmuting me to come over here to inaugurate this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now it's time to release a conference proceeding. May I request our chief guest to release the proceeding and a principal to receive the first copy.
కొంచెం పిల్లడు కొంచెం క్లోజ్ ఫ్రెండ్
Thank you, dignitaries. I kindly request our organizing secretary, Dr. B. Kritika, to deliver the word of thanks. A very good morning to Honorable Chief Guest, respected principal, invited guest speakers, distinguished participants, teachers, and my dear students. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. Firstly, on behalf of the PG and Research Department of Microbiology, I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude, our heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Prabhu, CEO Diligence Bio Private Limited, Puducherry, for his keynote address, stressing the job opportunity exists in various sectors and different levels of microbiology students. He also mentioned that new exciting projects will arrive due to incredible pace of advancement. My sincere and heartfelt thanks to Dr. K. Kadirvelu, Joint Director, DRDO, Industry Academia Center of Excellence, Bharatiyar University, India, for setting the tone of the event through his insightful inaugural address. Sir, we are sure that our profound thoughts and perspectives will inspire our students and make this conference a truly high impact on event. I express my sincere gratitude to our beloved and respected Secretary Dr. Shri Ashok Kumar Kundra for his constant support and encouragement in organizing the conference. Words are not enough to thank Dr. Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu, our principal, for his constant guidance and support to shape the conference. I would like to thank Dr. P. Vidya, head of the department, for her valuable suggestions, motivation, guidance, and continued support. I am also very much thankful to all the program advisory committee members to make this happening a grand success. My sincere gratitude goes to all the staff of our department who has tirelessly worked for the event. We have been fortunate enough to have us today Professor Dr. D. Ganapati Venkata Anna University, Professor Anand Anbarasu, Vellore Institute of Technology, Dr. Harish C. Chandramurthy, Vice Chairman, Center for Stem Cell Research Center, College of Medicine, University of Saudi Arabia, Mr. Jeevanand Raju, Food Safety and Compliance Auditor, UAE, and Dr. Ganesh, Scientist, Deputy Director, Laboratory Division ICMR, National Institute of Epidemiology, India, for accepting our invitation to take up the technical session. I wish to express my thanks for being a part of this conference, sir. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the heads of the department and faculty members of the college. I would also like to thank our PG students and research scholars for support to organize this conference. I take this opportunity to extend my sincere thanks to all the participants of my own college and from various colleges for their enthusiasm and sportsman spirit. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, technical support team from Data Center, Viscom Department, and Mr. Kumaran for their timely support. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request the students of PG and Research Department of Microbiology to come up on the stage for a group photo.
Where are the thing? What do you know? Okay. இந்த அந்த 2 பசங்க முன்னாடி வர சொல்லுவோம் உட்கார சொல்லு. நீங்க 2 பேர் ஃப்ரண்ட்ல வாங்க. ரெடி?
Thank you.
Today, we have about more than 200 participants and also industrial experts joining this conference. All participants have come together to discuss on various contributions in the field of biological sciences. We will have a break for 15 minutes and we will be back to the technical session of conference at dedicated room. The participants who have not registered can all register